But yeah, like they made the DS games and the Game Boy games, which there were 6 of them, and I want to say 7-8 year period. I mean, is that so fucking horrible?
No.
I mean, I don't think so, because I enjoyed the fuck out of them, and I bought all of them, so I supported Konami.
I feel like those games would be the kind of games that people would want for that, because they can be. No, I mean they're not like long, but you're not gonna beat them and just fucking immediately. There's a lot.
And they always had like extra modes and extra characters to play through as like.
I mean, I played that, whichever one I played, quite a bit whenever I worked at that one place.
Which place?
The Fuel Center.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure which one. That's chilling. What I thought it was, but yeah, just chilling out, playing some games, getting paid,
reading magazines.
Fucking
I read a lot of books there too. Like I literally did no work.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it was when I worked at the jail. I played more games working at the jail than I did ever. I actually played through all of the portable Castlevanias at the jail.
But
every single one of them.
You would feel like they would. I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was a lot of work to just like make that. Where you said they recycle a lot of it, and I guess they were just expecting a higher return on their.
The thing is, like,
investment.
Castlevania is big, but it's not like Mario big.
Yeah.
So I guess if you compare Castlevania sales to Mario sales, you're gonna be disappointed. But I mean, the turnover has to be good. It has to be a good profit, and they kind of started like fleshing it out a little more with like Order of Ecclesia. They didn't really recycle a bunch of shit in that. Like most of the sprites were brand new, and the animation was becoming like way more fluid and stuff. So they were like on their path to great games and stuff, and then they fucking said fuck it all, and we ended up with Lords of Shadow. Lords of Shadow. Fuck Lords of Shadow, man. Like I played Lords of Shadow 2 for like I want to say an hour, maybe a little more, and it's like fucking bad. Like Lords of Shadow 1 is like horribly mediocre, but Lords of Shadow 2 is actually fucking terrible. Like it's not good. There's nothing redeeming about it. So I played it on the channel a while back, and somebody commented just a few days ago, this fucking clown. I don't know if he, I think he might have just been like some kind of crazy caricature or some satire or something. Because at one point in time, he claimed Lords of Shadow was the best game ever. And I was like, dude, you fucking had me. I was ready to just like, argue all kinds of shit and explain why Lords of Shadow was shit. And then he was like, you just don't understand, the best game ever. And I was like, okay. This guy's clearly fucking trolling me. So I think I said something to him. I was like, you should, check out Bloodstained, the true successor to Castlevania. And he didn't say anything else, so I guess he didn't like that I saw through his silly troll ways. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the fact that there's like people, if you have to like staunchly defend something like that, like you don't have something too great on your hands. I mean, that's like people who have been defending like No Man's Sky. Ugh. Fuck that. I'd play Lords of Shadow 2 instead of No Man's Sky, though. Because at least I would feel like I'm doing something in Lords of Shadow 2. At least that would be, like, I think maybe the story in Lords of Shadow 2 would be its only saving grace. Because I could see myself being, like, somewhat interested in that. Mm-hmm. But I'm not fucking slogging through that piece of shit and its horrible gameplay and stealth elements.
Stealth.
I mean, stealth is cool when it's done well, but trust me, not done well there. And it's just tacked on and bullshit. I don't get it.
I mean, whenever you think of Castlevania, don't you think of stealth?
Oh, shit, yeah.
What, did you not get that chop?
Yeah, I got it, but then I got hit. Yeah, fuck you.
Watch out over here, all this shit's
about to happen. The fucking Kamehameha shooting mermen are bastards. But like the story of Lords of Shadow 1 is pretty cool, you know. I really like the idea of the first Belmont becoming Dracula.
Yeah.
Spoiler, I guess. Fucking. But what I don't like is that it didn't happen in the fucking game. It happened in the DLC. Like, at the end of Lords of Shadow, it zooms to the future, and he's Dracula, clearly. But it doesn't really say anything about it. If you don't buy the DLC, it's like, oh, fuck off. It's like, it doesn't tell you that happens. So you're just like, what the fuck? And then you buy the fucking DLC, and it sucks, and you fight the Forgotten One, which is supposed to be like... Oh wait, maybe it's not the Forgotten One. I don't know. You fight a big-ass boss who's kind of cool. Oh, nutsack. He's kind of cool. He's probably the best boss in the whole fucking game, sadly. And then it shows the story of how he becomes Dracula in little, like, comic book cutscenes. Not even, like, full-on cutscenes. That's just fucking cheap bullshit.
So, who's your main villain in the first game, then?
Satan.
Yeah.
And he gives you kind of a pretty cool boss fight. But when you fight bosses in Castlevania, like, you feel like it's like an endeavor, you know? You fight a boss 3 times, and, you know, you get, like, a kind of a checkpoint, usually. You always have to, like, start the level over and go through it. Mm-hmm. On Lords of Shadow, it's just like, oh, you fucking kidding me. So. I hate the little hook things.
Pretty pointless.
What?
In the game, the hook things is just...
Yeah, it's just like a longer jump.
It's like, hey, look what we can do now.
I mean, it's not... fuck me. It's not terrible. Just that I can never seem to, like, let go at the right time. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, like, when you play a game and if you fight a boss and all that happens is you just, like, auto-load your save right before the boss fight, there's, like, no repercussions. You just keep retrying and retrying until you get to that fucking stupid QTE. And that's what Lords of Shadow is. It's just a bunch of QTEs. Cuties. And I had so much, like, hopes for, Lords of Shadow 2 and Mirror of Fate, and was completely disappointed in both. Utter disappointment.
Utter.
Yeah, cow utter. And then, like, the big plot point in Lords of Shadow, or the Mirror of Fate, was that Alucard was actually Trevor, which, God fucking damn it! Woo! Trevor is like Gabriel's son, and you play as Trevor in the beginning, or not in the very beginning, but you play as him like early on.
In which game?
In Mirror of Fate.
Okay.
And then you switch to like Gabriel for a little bit, and you switch to Simon for a little bit, and you find out
to Simon are like in the future, or
yeah, it's in the future, because like Simon is Trevor's son, Trevor is Gabriel's son.
Okay.
So, like...
So, technically, in the canon, Simon is Dracula's...
Okay, nobody accepts Lords of Shadow as canon.
Okay.
That's just like a future, or like not a future, like a separate timeline.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it only has 3 games.
Well, in that thing, then, so, Simon is Dracula's grandson?
Yes.
Okay.
And, you know... Trevor is Dracula's son, and then he becomes Alucard. So it's kind of like, you know, it all comes full circle.
Yeah.
A Belmont has a Belmont, and then he turns into Dracula, and he has Alucard. But like the thing is like they try to act like it was a big reveal, like it was the thing at the very end. But if you just look at the front cover of Mirror of Fate, it shows Trevor and it shows Alucard, and I mean they look fucking exactly alike.
Watch out.
Yeah, I got him. They look exactly fucking alike, except Alucard has white hair. No, you don't.
Kill him. How about that?
You know, it's a really good idea.
Yeah, I thought of it just now.
Did you? Oh, man, I'm glad you said that. Otherwise, I would have been fucked.
It reminds me of.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was watching.
Oh nuts!
Bride of Frankenstein for the first time the other day.
Oh yeah.
And you know, like, I don't know if you've seen like posters or anything of stuff, but the Bride of Frankenstein, like you see like the bride, you know, all that stuff. She's in the movie for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes.
Oh, really?
Literally, and doesn't speak any words, which is fine. I mean, it works in the movie, and the movie's really good. But it's not. I don't think it would even have been a shock to the viewers back then because like they see it on everything. Like they see the bride, they know exactly what she's gonna look like, so it's not gonna shock them.
Oh.
And then like they wait the whole movie just to see the bride, and she doesn't even say anything.
She's only in it for just a few minutes?
Yeah, literally, no joke. I mean, it's a really good movie. It's better than the first Frankenstein.
Huh. Hell, I mean, I've never watched it.
It's more of a movie. Like it literally feels like a movie. A lot of those other ones, they don't feel like movies because they're so short.
Yeah, true.
And they just end. There's like boom, psh. Like they don't have any like
nuts. Oh,
falling action.
Damn. This is my last life here.
I know.
That's not good. It's not
She
great.
only had one chance.
I'm gonna do what I can, man.
Nah.
Oh, fuck you! Horse shit.
You didn't start good.
Sure didn't. You need to get on the Godzilla train, yo. When I say that, I mean just watch the original because I don't think you'd
I tried to watch it
anything
online.
past that.
Yeah, legally, totally legally.
Yeah.
Actually, illegally,
I
but
own it like 9 times over, so I think
the
it'll be
one I
okay.
ended up finding was the American version.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I didn't. I just wanted to watch straight up original with subtitles.
It's much better.
But it was like, hey, we're American. This is our American thing. We're a part of the movie. We stole it. Blah blah blah.
I mean, that's really the only thing that's like American about it is that like that part
Stuff
with
the
the
guy
guy.
put in it.
Yeah. Then the rest of it's just dubbed.
That's just such an ass thing to do. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I mean, you know, they localize stuff like that. They kind of
weird though. Like, just give it.
They got to make it seem like it's American military.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, this is us. Blah blah blah.
Fuck! I hate these birds. Holy shit! This is what's gonna kill me. The boss didn't really kill me.
Now there is a pork chop up there, right?
To the right.
Now be careful though, because the dude's gonna jump off.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. That's where.
Kill him now.
Okay.
Okay. Now I get the
pork chop. I still
pork chop loaded.
Got 4 empty bars there. But there's one part of the original Godzilla that, like, still to this day, kind of like makes me feel really terrified. It's like a part where Godzilla's just like fucking wrecking Tokyo. And there's like this woman like holding her kids and she's like crying her fucking eyes out and her kids are crying and all she can see is just like disaster and shit all around her. And it's scary. And it's crazy to think that like Japanese people probably like really feared shit like that. You know,
we
like
dropped a gigantic bomb on them.
like the radiation and all that shit. It's like the thought that like they, you know, probably actually did have crazy fears and such. I don't know, just something about that makes me feel uneasy. But I mean, otherwise, if you're not in the right like mind with Godzilla, if you just go in it thinking it's like goofy, you won't think that. But it can be genuinely fucking terrifying. I don't want this. Oh my fucking god!
Could you not whipped up at all?
Okay, I actually had one more life.
Could you not whipped up?
I can, but it like seems to always break. Like it hits that wall and stops.
Well, back to Godzilla. You said she got on the Godzilla train. I've thought about. I've been not really in the mood to watch it, but I'm like halfway in the mood. Like I'll consider it, but I always like watching the 2014 one again.
Oh yeah.
Which I liked. And I don't know if I've even watched it since the theater. I might have watched it once. I'm just very disappointed that the dad was in it for like 30 minutes.
Time.
And he was clearly the guy.
Keep
that guy.
The poster child, yeah.
Like, and I'm not even saying that because they like put him in trailers and stuff. He was just the most interesting character.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was awesome. And then you have to deal with the son.
Kick-ass guy. Well, not like he's
I
Kick-ass
know he's
from Kick-ass.
Yeah, I understand. But I liked him okay, but he was like, hey, Mr. Forgettable, nothing's cool about me.
Yeah, there's nothing particularly special.
And he was buff, and his he didn't have a good buff to pussy voice
ratio.
He's like, oh hey, I'm gonna save you.
Of course, my biggest complaint has always been just not enough Godzilla.
Not enough Godzilla, but
Jesus.
He was a pretty good looking Godzilla, I think.
Oh no, he looks great, and that's the thing that I hate is that while he was on screen, he was amazeballs.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of stuff, and he ripped that one thing's like mouth in half and fucking breathed fire down it.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Holy shit! I mean, I had mega goosebumps when I saw that in theater.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem is that it cock teases Godzilla
a lot
constantly. It's like, oh, check it out, they're fighting in Hawaii or wherever the fuck they were, and then it shows like 2 seconds of it, and then it shows the, oh no, fuck me! It shows like 2 seconds of it on the TV screen.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't show anything else. That's horseshit. I cannot believe I fucking died. I had full health, sub-weapon, ready to fucking fuck shit up.
You was.